pretty excited. Jadeveon Clowney, you told me the other day that you were really hurting, that core injury was bothering you, but you knew the team needed your energy. What were you able to do?
Man, just go out there and play, man. Just let it loose on Sunday with my teammates, man. Just give them everything I got. I came out here and did that, and we came away with the win today.
28 sacks in the regular season for this team, 7 tonight. How do you explain that?
They got to step it up in the playoffs. We know that. We knew it was going to be a up-front game the whole game. They had a great offensive line with great veteran players. We knew that was going to be the case up front. We got to stop them up front and come out of the way. It's going to be on the D-line.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's turn to DK Metcalf. Let's start with the touchdown, okay? So you catch it and you're falling down, but you have the presence of mind to get back up and get it into the end zone. What happened?
I caught the ball. I didn't feel anybody touch me, and I got back up and I wanted a touchdown. I wanted a touchdown real bad.
Did you know you had it?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Me and Russ practiced it all week, and when he called the play, I knew it was going to come to me.
You have really changed this offense. For everyone watching it, seeing your development this season and the connection that you've gotten with Russell, how has that evolved?
Man, I just give thanks to God, man, for my work ethic and, just for him putting me in this position, and then for him blessing me with the leaders that we have on this team, like Bobby, Russ, Locke, and Dwayne Brown. They really brought me and took me under their wing when I first got here. And, just speaks a lot about this team.
I can't help but ask you about falling to the second round in the draft, and it wasn't fun for you. How much does it make this kind of performance sweeter for you, knowing that so many teams passed you?
It's great. I think falling to the second round was the best thing that happened to me because I got a chip on my shoulder every time I play.
Congratulations on the win.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
He had the play, Russell, that really iced this game, that big pass. What was the call?
Oh, I can't tell you the call, but it was a sweet one. Shannon called a great game. We went for it. We had to go win it, and sure enough, DK makes an unbelievable play. He had so many yards. He was making plays all over the field. Offensive line did a tremendous job against a really, really good defensive line, and all the pressures. We answered everything. We saw everything. We picked it up. We did a great job, and so it was a great game to come back here back east. It's a long ways, and we were able to do it, pull through. We've been road warriors, and it's exciting. We got a great defense too.
Yeah, you just took the words out of my mouth, the road warrior thing, and the way you've been able to do it, and coming in here and facing a team that had been red hot. Yeah. What do you think made you guys the better team tonight, outside of Carson not being there?
Well, we were consistent. We stayed consistent throughout the game. We knew it was going to be a battle. We answered the call when they did, and we just kept staying the course. And when the game came down the line, we knew we had to make a play, and sure enough, DK makes it. Sweet play, and I think more than anything else, we believe. There's no doubt in us. We believe we have everything that we want, and we have everything we need. Marshawn's back, too. To see him running in the end zone, that's pretty cool. So we got a lot of good things going for us. We got to stay the course, though.
How would you describe why it is that Marshawn is so universally loved and appreciated on this team?
Well, he's beast mode, man. He plays the game the right way. He's tough as nails. The run he had for the touchdown. There's so many things he does well, and he's been great with the younger guys. How he's taken Homer under his wing, especially Homer being able to get in there a bunch. Turbin, too. Those two guys are true pros, and so it's a lot of fun having them on the team.
You have had some great matchups with Green Bay in the playoffs, and now you're going there again. And again, it's going to require that road mentality. What are you anticipating?
Well, anticipating some snow. Anticipating a great game. They obviously have Aaron. They got a lot of great players. They got a great defensive line. A lot of things they do really well. So I didn't even know who we were playing, to be honest with you. I didn't look all day. I just didn't want to look. So I guess we're going back to Wisconsin. So it'll be a great matchup.
So you seriously didn't know until now that you were going to Green Bay?
I didn't look at anything. I didn't know. So we're going back to Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, you're the Badger. A whole pack of Badgers will be there waiting for you.
I can't wait. Go Hawks.
Thanks, Russell. Congratulations. Congratulations. Al?
All right, Michelle, 17-9. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. It starts with Vinny Curry blocking that field goal attempt.
Doing this for 17 years, Dion.
Yep. High school coach, which I admire wholeheartedly. Getting there, doing a wonderful job for the kids. But now you're in the big time, baby. It's time to go get this W.
All right, it's 3-3. 90 seconds to go in the half. But Russell Wilson hits David Moore, who backtracks, then goes forward and gets a crushing block by DK Metcalf, who had an enormous game. And then who do they turn to? Marshawn Lynch. Speaking of dust guys off, Dion.
It just seems like when he gets close to the goal line, he can smell it, he can feel it, he can taste it, and he wants it.
6 carries, 7 yards, and those 6 points, Seahawks are up 10-3. Third quarter, same score, McCown looking for somebody, but this was a problem all day. Held onto the ball much too long. KJ Wright gets him, so the Eagles had to settle for a field goal. They're down 10-6. Next Seahawks possession. Wilson looking for DK Metcalf. How about the rookie prime?
Not only the rookie played like a seasoned veteran. They got the matchup they wanted. Great play structure. I mean, great execution of the play. One-on-one, corner was outside, no safety help in the hole, and they took advantage of the situation.
Wilson today was awesome. 18-30 for 325 and that score. So it's 17-9, 6 and change to go in the fourth. 4th and 4, and Doug Peterson's like, we're going for it. Well, he had his guy Miles Sanders, who either dropped it or was too low or a little bit behind him, but got to make that.
You got to catch that.
Yeah.
You got to catch that. You got to make that play. This is the playoffs. You lose and go home. You got to make that play.
So the Eagles get it again, still down by 8, 2nd and 10, and McCown. We got a little PI on Trey Flowers, so the Eagles' drive continues in the red zone, and 4 plays later, it's 4th and 7, and I told you about McCown hanging on to the ball too long. They got him 7 times on this. They just got to throw it up. He did not.
That wasn't hanging on the ball. That was a pass rush that got home. You got to understand, this is the backup. He's not practicing with the ones. He's doing the best that he can.
And how about throwing it up? Wilson does on 3rd and 10 to extend the drive and finish the game. Metcalf sets a rookie record, 7 snags for 160 receiving yards, most ever by a rookie in the Super Bowl era. Seattle, a winner. They are off to Green Bay next Sunday. And let's start by giving Seattle credit. It's never easy to go on the road and end up winning, and they should make no apologies for who's playing quarterback or who's injured on the Eagles' offense, right? Give some credit here to Seattle.
You got to give a whole lot of credit to Seattle. Seattle went on the road and got the job done. You could say what you want. Let me tell you something. Russell Wilson made the plays, and that grown man that he had on the outside, Metcalf, my God, was that a wake-up call for America that he's going to be around for a long time? Beast mode, late acquisition added. He paid dividends today. But let me tell you something. Let's not like to address the elephant in the room. Carson Wentz, first, playoff game? And you get hurt, and that one I'm not going to say, hey, man, we saw this coming. No. But come on, staff.
But this is Deion, this is a head injury. This is not an ankle. This isn't a knee. This was Jadeveon Clowney coming in head first. An
injury is an injury, and you didn't prepare for this. This is something that has been happening since college. This ain't just sneak up on us. You had Nick Foles as a safety valve for the last couple of years. You didn't think by any chance that this could possibly happen again. No, it's not a regular injury, and let's not say it was a nasty hit. He went in with the shoulder. If you lean in with the shoulder first, what's the first thing he's going to hit? Your head protrudes away from the shoulder. It was a clean hit. Let's not sit up there and play like it was a dirty hit. I hate that it happened because I love good football. I feel like the Eagles would have fared better if Wentz would have been in there. But you got to be precautionary in the offseason and understand like something like this could happen. Why? Because it has happened the last 2 years with Wentz.
All right, but they weren't. We had this discussion a year ago when they got bounced from the playoffs. They had to make a decision. It was either Wentz or Foles. We knew they couldn't keep them both. And Josh McCown's a guy that has played 17 years. He's won some games.
Hey, this ain't his fault. This game was bigger than Josh McCown. This is not his fault whatsoever. For a guy to get in there, not taking any reps with the ones, I don't know, for probably the rest of the whole season, and get in there and do what he did, man, my hat's off to him. I got love for him because you know why? He gave them a chance. He wasn't the reason that they lost. This defense in the secondary is the reason that they lost, and they've been vulnerable all year. Metcalf ate them for lunch.
You're right. Josh McCown, by the way.
For lunch today.
Just looking back, McCown threw 5 regular season passes and none since the month of September. So kudos to him for at least keeping the Eagles in a 1-score game. All right, let's move on to the other NFC tilt. Down in the Bayou, Sean Payton and the guys, they're going to get it done against Minnesota. Oh, he's playing nice with the refs. He wasn't so happy at the end of this one. Drew Brees, 15 touchdowns, no picks in the month of December, came in hot. Kirk Cousins looking for that first playoff win. Third quarter up 13-10, and then Dalvin Cook, such a difference maker, Prime.
Florida State. Where's he from? What you think? That's what we do.
On to the fourth. Saints are down 10. Brees.